Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for Meditation a Day. Today we are doing meditation excavation, which means that Teri and I are going to be meditating, and we invite you to join us. Teri and I, while we're meditating, are just going to share everything that we see. So hopefully you can join in on that. If you don't see the things we're talking about, not a problem. Just see what you see. If you don't see something, feel what you feel. We're just here to explore being in a higher vibrational frequency and being connected with spirit. So welcome. Teri Angel, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I love being here with you. All right. So it's been a great morning already. Let's keep that going. Keep that momentum up.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So friends, let's get comfortable in our chairs or wherever it is that you are, if you're laying down or sitting up. And let's just take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. Just going to close out the world around us. Slow down our thinking and our breathing. This morning, we're being guided to start at our heart space. So let's just take a slow breath in, and we're going to send that to our heart space. And I'm already seeing green and Archangel Raphael. All right, now let's just go on down to our root chakra, which is at the base of our spine. Let's send a cleansing breath to that area. See if we can't get the chakra rotating clockwise. And sometimes you might see maybe a visual of something that's kind of blocking your chakra from rotating comfortably clockwise. And just see that, acknowledge it, and let it go. Now we're going to ground ourselves. So let's take a breath or two, send that to the root chakra, and let's watch with our mind's eyes or our imagination as roots, like tree roots, come down from that root chakra, down your legs, out your feet, all the way down, down, down into the center of the earth. And if you can, look at those roots. Are they skinny? Are they thick? If they're really skinny, see if you can't help them to get a little thicker, because we want to be firmly grounded today. Watch as they go all the way down to the center of the earth and take a good hold. And Teri, it's cute this morning because down in the center of the earth, I'm seeing elementals that are strapping down our roots. So do you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just to help us stay grounded. I'm just seeing a lot of activity down there today.
I have a little bird outside my window talking to us, encouraging us. bringing in that nature energy.
Whenever I feel the elemental energy, it's always uplifting and fun, lighthearted. So, Teri, this is symbolic of something you talk about a lot. They're showing me, normally we just pop right back up and go to the heart space. They are showing me a really long ladder. I'm like, thanks a lot. Like, we have to crawl up the ladder to get up to the heart space.
Yeah, I think they just want us to really ground into that energy. And sometimes we don't spend enough time allowing that to flow back into us. So I like the ladder.
As you said that about the energy flowing back up to us, it's actually pushing us up the ladder. It's not work on our part.
Right.
The energy's pushing us up.
And I hear laughter.
Mm-hmm. Very lighthearted.
Yeah, so I'm climbing up that ladder and they're encouraging us all the way, cheering us on.
So normally they would have us go to the heart space, but we already said good morning to the heart space. They actually want us to go to the sacral chakra for a little while. So this sacral chakra, excuse me, if you go to your belly button and go about 3 inches below the belly button, the sacral chakra is represented with the color orange, and it represents sexuality and sensuality and emotions, creativity. It's a very sweet spot for those special attributes that make us who we are. So, Teri, they're wanting us to stop there for a little bit. I don't know that we're staying there, but they want us to stop there. So while we're stopping there, would you mind bringing in the spiritual divinity?
Of course. And just wanted to mention that sacral chakra is an orange color. So as we're focusing in on this chakra, just imagine in your mind's eye the color orange, maybe your favorite color of orange, or intuitively know what is happening with your own sacral chakra. We're going to ask the angels to surround us, first of all. Archangel Raphael has already been mentioned, and he is always front and center whenever there's healing to be done. So thank you, Raphael, for helping us focus on what we need today in this now moment. Archangel Michael, we ask that you hold this as sacred space. Only let that which is for our best and highest good to flow through. So thank you, Michael, for keeping it a safe place for us all to do our work. Archangel Gabriel, thank you for clarity. Thank you for helping us to intuitively know what we need in every given moment. And Archangel Uriel, thank you for that beautiful grounding and help us to stay balanced and centered as we move forward now and see what messages come through. So these 4 angels govern the 4 directions. So they're in a circle all around us, helping us to just really focus in on what we're needing at this moment. I feel Divine Mother, so we want to welcome her into this fold. Divine Mother will help us with nurturing, to feel loved, to feel held in her arms. Thank you for that. We want Christ to be at the center of everything we do, so we invite Christ into our midst. And that Christ consciousness that's throughout all of us, let's just get in touch with that right now and call in that beautiful Immaculate Heart and the unconditional love that comes in when Christ is around. And governing all of it is our creator. I happen to call that being God. Call it whatever you wish, or don't call it anything. Just enjoy the energy of this high vibrational being and just be with it. Be with all of these that we called in. Maybe you want to call in your own guardian angels or special angel you're working with, or your masters, your spirit guides, ancestors. I really feel elemental energy playing with us today. They're like just circling us at the ankle energy and helping us to be flexible as we move through this meditation. So thank you for that, elementals. Thank you to all the beings that come in whenever we ask. We have so much support from spirit. So just breathe that in. Feel the support that you have. Feel the trust that comes with knowing they're there always. Just take a moment to feel it.
Mary, in this sacral chakra today, there's so much activity going on. I'm seeing dancing, celebration.
Mhm. Yeah, and that was the energy that the elementals were bringing, dancing around us. I actually was smelling, I don't know if it was lemon or some type of citrusy smell. So just whatever you're seeing or feeling or smelling, sensing, just allow it to come into that area.
I think the sacral chakra is one that's often overlooked.
Mhm.
So much time is spent in the heart space, the root chakra. But this is just a celebration of all of those different aspects, all of those things that make us who we are, our creativity, in whatever forms that takes, our emotions. And so many of us choose to not feel certain things, whether it's grief, emotional pain, even laughter, humor. There's an entire range there of emotions. And at least for me, in my family, I know we're limited to sort of some safe ones in the middle.
And I think a lot of times the solar plexus gets so much attention, as it should, because that's our power center. And we just kind of don't really fully allow that sacral to have the same energy, the same alignment with us.
Mm-mm.
And many times there's the fear of dancing or being seen fully and being able to express ourselves in a really creative way. So many times we're self-conscious about what other people might think. So we invite you to release that thought. And if you feel like moving, even in this moment or later as you're going through your day, just move. It doesn't matter if there's other people around. Maybe it will inspire someone to also move.
And to laugh. When was the last time you had one of those good laughs that made you cry? Maybe go watch a comedy. Just go find the joy of being in nature. Gary, I'm reminded of the leaf that I saw yesterday, the couple of leaves. The elementals were starting to show up yesterday as well. I was out on a walk and saw this tree, and the leaves on the tree were not doing anything in particular, except for this one little batch of leaves. There were about 5 leaves together, and they were just twirling and twirling and twirling. And as I looked at the tree, of course, I could not see anything at all that was making these leaves twirl. And I immediately thought of the elementals.
Love to play. They love to swing and twirl and dance. And they like it when we join in.
Well, and in our repressed society, we don't pay a lot of attention to sensuality and sexuality. And you get to a certain age and you don't pay much attention to it. So just a reminder, that's all part of what makes us up. All part of
this human experience. We don't talk about it openly enough. It's like it's hushed. So have the talk with yourself. If nobody else is discussing it, just ask yourself how you think about your own sexuality, how you're feeling about having pleasure in your life.
Right. And pleasure can take so many forms. It doesn't have to be sexuality, but just whatever brings you pleasure, and building more of that into your day. What brings you joy?
Hearing like a baby laughing, to me, that's the most purest, most innocent sounds is when a little baby laughs and plays. And I really enjoyed the little one that you had yesterday at the house that was just learning to talk and explore and finding new things. And many times we forget that we can be like that little child. We can be in awe and wonder at the things we see, like you with the leaf yesterday, and the energy of that, the energy of fireworks, of a sunset. All of those things bring us pleasure.
So Teri, right now they're connecting the sacral chakra to the heart chakra. Okay. And the words that I'm hearing, it's the connection of love to all of those aspects of the sacral chakra. And I'm hearing the words, I love that about me. So if we take the thoughts of those things that we've been spending time talking about in the sacral chakra, and we finish that sentence with, and I love that about me. So let's go back to that sacral chakra and let's go to the emotions. And I think the words, and I love that about me, even if you wish those things would change, validates who you are at this time, and maybe gives you the ability to expand. So if we look at ourselves in the sacral chakra and look at those emotions, you think, wow, I cut myself off from humor and joy. And I love that about me. Because maybe there's a reason you've been doing that. And now you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, it's an awareness, acknowledgement, bringing your vision there to shine a spotlight on what's actually going on in your life.
Or maybe you feel grief a lot. And I love that about me. To me, grief means that you have an amazing ability to love. Yeah, if someone wasn't important to you, then you're not going to grieve as much as somebody that did have a huge part of your life, or an animal, or place. There's many things that we grieve over. I grieve every time I'm with a friend and then I'm not there anymore. So there's different things that grief entails. But it's about passion. How passionately do we love? And if we look at the creativity and you think, oh, I would like to be a painter, or I like to take photos, and I love that about me. And I think once we see and validate what we are at the moment, it really does free us up to be even more than that. What an acceptance, what a validation today, Teri, of who we are.
Absolutely. And our beautiful friend Marietta has taught us accept, align, allow. So when we accept who we are as humans, we are having a human experience, and then we align with who we are as spirits and bring that forward. Then we can allow these experiences and really enjoy this thing called life, this thing we're here to have fun with. And the sacral is all about having fun. Let's remember how to have fun again. You know, as little children, we didn't have to think about it. We just did it. So maybe just allow yourself that. Allow yourself to be like that child.
And that place of pleasure. I think somehow in society, the word pleasure has just gotten stuck with sexuality, and it is so much more than that. I'm hearing to seek to find pleasure today. It could be a feast for the eyes.
Mhm.
Walk, going into nature.
Go to a museum. Find something that intrigues you and just get lost in it. Just allow yourself to really be caught up in beauty today.
You could be eating a particular food that you really enjoy.
Seeing a beautiful mountain range, or a lake, or the ocean.
You're watching your favorite comedian on Netflix. Pleasure can be defined in so many ways. Making a phone call, talking to an old friend who you love and haven't talked to for a while. Pleasure might be saying, no, I'm not going to do something today. If you don't want to go to the grocery store and you don't have to, don't go. Give yourself a pleasurable half hour of not being in the store.
Or doing other chores like laundry, my least favorite. But whatever it is, just take time for you. That's what it's all about. Take time to really just be in your own energy.
And the elementals are cheering, Teri. This is very cute.
Yeah, they're washing my laundry for me.
Perfect. And Divine Mother just said, and do it with love.
Always.
And you can always call a friend up and go do something pleasurable together. If it's more comfortable for you to do something with someone than just for yourself, call a friend. Take a name.
Dance together. Walk on the beach.
Walk your dog and give them something pleasurable. Walk your neighbor's dog if you don't have one. All right, let's just ask if there's anything else for us today. I'm getting that's the message today.
Yeah, just went right back to the heart. Always stay in your heart. Coming from our heart in whatever we do, then we're walking in alignment with who we truly are. Whatever decisions you make, just go to the heart. Then you'll find yourself dancing and curious about what pleasure can come your way. I loved this meditation today. So beautiful.
Very different.
I'm watching a little squirrel play in the tree outside and flipping its tail. And it's like, that's fun. You know, it's just having fun. Doesn't need anybody else to play with. And we don't either. We can play all by ourselves. We can take ourselves dancing.
And I love that about me.
I love that about me. Yeah, because I'm alone a lot on this journey. And there's times when I just laugh out loud it's something, and it's fun, and getting used to doing that. That's what life is all about. It doesn't matter if there's anybody else there or not. You enjoy this thing called life, every moment of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruth, for this today.
That was fun. Friends, thanks for being here. Just enjoy your day. Enjoy yourself, the things that I wrote down, and I love that about me. Accept, align, allow, seek to find pleasure today, and do it with love. So friends, take good care. God bless. We'll see you soon.